Meanwhile, some members of parliament have described as justified calls from organised labour for government to pay the cost of living allowance. The 20% of base pay allowance, according to labour unions, is to cushion workers on the prevailing economic challenges and the high cost of living. Listen to some MPs who say the demand is genuine, but labour should meet government halfway.
I think absolutely justified. What is the current rate of inflation? You remember last year when they were giving 3% and they were promised 4% today. Inflation at that time was less than even about 12%. Today, inflation is almost 30% inflation. So look at the gallop. So it has rendered their wages and salaries useless and cannot even take their take-home pay, cannot even take them home. The issue that you are raising is government in position to pay, given the state of the economy. Who has run the state of the economy to where it is today? That's the first question we ask. Is it not the same government? So who should bear responsibility for that?
The demands by the labor front is an evidence of the continuous hardship that we find ourselves in. You have rising costs of living, and yet, it doesn't correspond with payments to labor. And unfortunately, government has not been able to show leadership in that regard. I think that if government really want to show leadership, government can come up with programs that lead to either a cut down in government expenditure, cut down in either salaries and allowances, and so on and so forth, as a good fit, to encourage the labor front that we are going through this hardship together.
Yeah. And the situation as it is now is because government has not come to the table with anything in hand. If your workers are on strike, they are making demands. At least you should go and tell them, oh, this is what I can offer. So once no offers are made, it will be difficult for the teacher unions to call off the strike.
I will also beg the labor front to temper justice with mercy, but that does not mean that government should not do anything for them. I think some 15%, 10%, 15% for now, they could do.